was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight of the liver eye at stage 2 or 3. Fibrosis on the liver biopsy.
He did the mash,
He had the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It caught on in a
He
flash.
did the mash,
He had the monster mash.
he did the mash.
It was the monster mash. The monster hid in his lair to the east, where the vampires and ghouls were set to feast on foods where unhealthy choices did abound. The table was a mash battleground.
They did the mash,
He had the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It caught on in a
They
flash.
did the mash,
He had the monster mash.
they did the mash.
It was the monster mash. The mummies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. They scarfed the food and danced around until I told the monster about the mash that he needed to lose 25
They
pounds.
played the mash,
He had the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It caught on in a
They
flash.
played the mash,
He had the monster mash.
they played the mash.
It was the monster mash. Then out from his coffin Drac's voice did ring, and it seemed he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid and then shook his fist, saying, "Take care of your liver," and faded into the
It's
mist.
now the mash,
He had the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It caught on in a flash.
It's now the mash,
He had the monster mash.
it's now the mash.
It was the monster mash. The monster exercised and ate a balanced diet. His fibrosis improved and he couldn't deny it. For you, the living, MASH can affect you too. So eat healthy, exercise, your liver will thank you.
Then you can mash,
It's no longer called NASH.
monster mash.
It's caught on in a flash.
Then you can mash,
It's made a great big splash.
then you can mash.
It's now the monster mash. Monster mash. Monster mash.